Is you're going to do this with a moderate weight, okay, and you want to do about 3 sets, okay. So if you're going to set up resistance bands, you probably want to use a heavy resistance, because resistance bands don't really have that much resistance on them, not compared to weights or cables. If you are going to use cables, use a moderate resistance, and you're going to go for about 20 reps for about 3 sets on each leg. Okay, because with that exercise, you want to go for a higher rep range, and you want to keep that at a high frequency. Okay. Now the next exercise you're going to do the abduction exercise. But what you're going to do is, you're not just going to bring your leg outwards, straight outwards. You're going to bring it out and backwards. All right. This helps target the glutes a little bit more. It works fantastic for me. Just so you know, squats, for example, don't work too great for myself. But these type of exercises do. Everyone's different. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to stand in a position, or lay in a position even, where you can bring your leg not just out to the side, but out and backwards. Alright, you're going to feel the difference straight away. Okay, it's a fantastic exercise. We've been doing it all of last year. We was doing this, and even right now, I haven't done this exercise for a few weeks, but I can feel it right now. You stand straight, and just like the standing hip extension, the only thing that should really move is your leg. Alright? So again, you do that for about 3 sets on each leg. Moderate weight, high reps, 20 reps, 25 reps even. Alright, so the next exercise, which you don't see me do this too much, it's the sliding leg curl, but it's a sliding leg curl with a band. Alright, so I might have to shift around a bit, as you will you. What you're going to do is get into a sliding leg curl position, okay? And it's going to be a single sliding leg curl, but it's the leg curl with the band. So all you're doing is that. So let me get into the starting position. You're going to lay back, butt up, and just bring your leg towards you. Okay, it's really that simple with that exercise. It's probably a bit more easier to do with a band than it is dragging your legs on the floor with a towel at your feet, or maybe using a sliding mat. Sliding mat works great, but not everyone has one. If you do have one, use that. But that's a variation that we did with the tree workouts last year, and it works fantastic. And you can almost gauge the tension as well. Alright, when you're sliding your feet across the floor, it's a bit different. It's a bit difficult for some people. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do, 4th exercise, you're going to do the goblet squat. But what you're going to do is, you're not going to do high reps. You're going to go with a very heavy weight. How heavy you go is based on the rules that we set. If you don't know those rules, just read them up. It's very easy. Alright, but what you're going to do is you're going to go for about 8 to 10 reps with a heavy weight. So in short, you're going to make sure you perform 8 to 10 reps, but just about get there. So what you're going to do is, you're going to hold the weight right here, and you're just going to squat, okay? If it's a pretty heavy weight, it will be difficult. You do this for about 3 sets, even 4 sets, okay? The great thing about this exercise is that holding the weight here helps it helps to stabilize your body, okay? So, next exercise I'm going to do is effective. So you can do that for about 3 sets. The next exercise that you could do, take a little break, is one of my favourites. It's the kettlebell swing, but we're going to mix it up with ski swings. Alright, so what you're going to do is, you're going to do about 2 or 3 sets of these to failure. Now, how heavy you're going to go depends on how strong you are. You can gauge the weight. The basic rule is this. It's this: if you can lift a weight if you can't lift it for 8 reps, up to 8 reps, and you struggle, it's probably too heavy. If you could do 12 reps or more, it's probably too light. If you could do 8 to 10 reps and just about getting there, that's probably the weight that you should be lifting. Okay, so let's get right into this exercise. So you're gonna do this till failure once or twice. I wouldn't go for 3 times, not with this workout. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna kettlebell swing, all right, and then ski swing halfway through. The only thing that should be moving is the weight, and your body should stay straight all the way through. Okay? So gauge your strength all the way through. So in short, you're going to do about 8 to 10 reps for each one. So in total, it's going to be about 30 reps. In the middle, with the ski swings, you're probably going to do about 6 or 7 on each side. All right? Yeah, I can start to feel the tension now. So I planned it pretty correct. So I know what weight this is. So I'm far from tired, far from it. All right, so that's that exercise. Now, the next exercise that we're going to do is, let's make this the last exercise. It's going to be the wood choppers. Now, you could do both. You could do both variations of these. Now, what the ones you've been seeing me doing recently is the band from above wood choppers. All right, so it's basically where you have a band. You put it on your pull-up bar, because these are anywhere workouts. And then what you do is you do normal wood chopper stance. You stand straight, foot pointed one way, and your face in the same direction. And then what you do is you bring it down. All right, I can't do it with this band right here. I should be able to do it in this variation. All right, so you just bring it right across your body. Now, I'm keeping it really close, okay, right now. But in general, where the band is, or where the band is, where the cable is, it could be there, it could be there, it could be there, it could be up there, it could be up there. All right. So obviously, if you're using a cable machine, you obviously got points where you can hold the cable. All right. I usually do this on a tree, and a tree usually holds the band for creative workouts. All right. But the reason why I'm explaining the points of where you pull the cable from, or the band from, is because that will determine which parts of your muscles get targeted. All right, that's the reason for adding different variations to your workouts. All right, to help target your muscle fibers in a different way every time you do the exercise. That's why you have so many variations of squats and deadlifts and all these other exercises that you are all familiar with. So that's it. There's going to be another full version of this workout on the programs. There'll be more detailed, possibly more details, but it will be a full workout, full reps, full sets and everything. So, have fun, fit buzzers. Got any questions, fire away. Add me on WhatsApp and Skype and Viber, and I'll see you in the next 15-minute workout. Bye-bye.